You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So there's been a story making the rounds online that's been tugging at the heartstrings of music fans everywhere. According to social media posts, Paul McCartney supposedly paid a surprise visit to Phil Collins in a London hospital earlier this month. The tale painted quite a cinematic picture. McCartney walking quietly into the hospital carrying his well-worn guitar, sitting by a frail Collins' bedside and gently strumming "Hey Jude" until the room was filled with emotion. Nurses were allegedly in tears, and Collins himself was said to have shed a single tear as Paul whispered a heartfelt, farewell-like message. The post that really set this rumor ablaze came from a Facebook page called Rock and Roll Universe. It included what looked like photos of McCartney hugging Collins and playing guitar for him in a hospital room. It was shared tens of thousands of times and got hundreds of thousands of reactions. On the surface, it sounded like a rare and touching moment between two music legends. But there's one small problem. It never actually happened. Snopes dug into the story and found no credible news coverage of the event. Considering the stature of both McCartney and Collins, such a moment would have been headline news worldwide. Instead, what they found was that the images and the story were likely fabricated, and not just by hand, but with the help of AI-generated imagery. In fact, some details in the pictures didn't even make sense. McCartney, a lifelong left-handed guitarist, appeared to be playing right-handed. His guitar had only 5 strings. In one shot, his right hand had an impossible number of fingers. SiteEngine, an AI detection tool, flagged the images as almost certainly computer-generated. It turns out the touching hospital scene was just another example of what's called glurge. Sentimental, uplifting stories designed to feel real, but built entirely on fiction. Often, they're made to drive traffic to ad-heavy websites, not to share genuine news. As for the real Phil Collins, his situation is far less dramatic. His representatives confirmed he's recovering from knee surgery and is not in hospice care, despite earlier speculation. Collins, who has faced serious health challenges for years due to complications from a spinal injury, has spoken openly about his reduced ability to play drums and his loss of interest in music. Still, he remains very much with us, focusing on rest and recovery. So while the thought of Paul McCartney serenading Phil Collins is a beautiful one, it's a performance that, for now, exists only in the imagination and in the algorithms of AI image generators. Stay subscribed for more videos.